Hi guys, I'm not sure if I'm live. I think I am. Let me just verify. Yes, I am. Here we go. I was got confused am I live? I am not live.
Hi guys.
Oh wait, I'm hearing my not sure. Okay, here we go. So it's been a minute since I was here last, so a lot of technologies issues going on today. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. My name is Noura Al-Masri. I am an enrolled agent. I am also the founder and CEO of Noura's Books, tax and accounting firm. And if you don't know me, I am the nonprofit CFO. So I'm here today to talk about 990 since now tax season is around the corner. Actually, it's starting already, and the IRS will be opening the e-filing system very soon in a couple of days. So watch out for that. I am here today to talk to my friends at nonprofits. So if you have a nonprofit, if you know someone who actually have a nonprofit, share this video with them. This is an important topic because if this is not paid attention to, it can cause a lot of problem for the nonprofit. So today I'm going to address actually just 5 things you need to remember when you file your 990. When you're preparing to file that 990, you want to take these 5 things into consideration. Things that you have to know, things that you have considered. So that's what I'm going to go through today, and want to make sure you guys all are aware. First thing you want to remember and make sure you know, when is your year ending for the nonprofit? So yeah, our calendar year ends on December 31st. So if you're nonprofit on a calendar year, then that is when the year ending for your nonprofit. However, if your nonprofit is on a fiscal year, that's a totally different thing. So it can have like a special year structure. So that is a totally different structure. You still have to do taxes, which is your 990, but it will be in a different deadline. So I'm talking today for those of you who you are your year ending in a calendar year, actually. So if you're nonprofit on a calendar year, then your tax, which is 990, is due on May 15th of this year. It doesn't mean that you have to wait until May 15 to file. Reach out to your tax professional today and make sure you are online to file, because we're getting busy, guys. So everyone is busy. So you really have to secure your spot with your tax professional. If you don't have anyone to help you, you can reach out to us and we'll be happy to talk to you. We will actually put our link to book a call. It's a free consultation. You can book a call and we can go over your requirement for 990, because as you know, there's like few different type of 990s. It's based on your organization performance during the year. So this is number one. And actually, one more thing I want to mention regarding your calendar or fiscal year. A lot of you do not know where to find that, and how do you know if you're on a fiscal or calendar year? This is going to be in your determination letter. So that letter you get from the IRS saying, hey, congratulations, you are approved and you are a tax exempt, having all of these dates and all of these requirements. There should be on the right top corner, like a lot of things, information. This is an important spot. So you have to look at that and see when is the date for your year end for the organization. That's how you know. Again, if you have any question about that and you're not sure, you can book a free consultation and I'll be happy to help you. So that's number one, is just to know your year, your organization year. Number two, you need to know how much money did you make during the year that you are filing tax for. So for example, now we are in 2023 already. So you are going to be filing for 2022. So you need to see how much money did you make for the entire 2022. And hopefully you have been accounting for that. You have been doing at least bookkeeping. That's a must for any business, for any nonprofit. Bookkeeping is a must. Without it, you cannot do anything. You will get into a lot of trouble of compliances and other issues. So make sure you are doing your bookkeeping. And if you are, you will be informed and you will know how much actually you made during the year. So that's the second thing you need to know, because also that will determine what type of 990 you are required to file. Because if you're not familiar with what type of 990 is there's the 990 N-card, and then there is the 990 easy, and there's the 990, the long one. And there is the 990T if you have unrelated business income. You need to file that in addition to any other 990 you have to file. So what I'm talking about is the 990T. You might have to file it, but that does not replace other type of 990. So it's either 990 and 990 easy or 990. And then these are the three main ones. But then the additional one that you might have to do is the 990T. So you have to consult with your tax professional. Number three is you need a list of your donors who give you major gifts, meaning $5,000 or more during the year. $5,000 or more during the year. You need to have the name and the amount they give you, because this is information needs to be included in your tax return. If you've worked with me or if you listen to my other videos, you know that I am not a fan of 990 easy. Why? Because I know a lot of you guys really wants to have grants, really wants to have major gifts. You have a big mission you want to support. So if you are looking to do that, my recommendation to you is not to consider the 990 N-card, even if you are qualified for that. So the minimum I would do is 990 easy. I would even recommend to go further, a step further, and do the 990, the long one. But 990 easy should be okay. Because the funders or the donors, they want to see transparency. They want to see how did you spend the money. Doesn't mean you cannot spend money. You can spend the money, but they want to know that you are managing the money right. You are transparent. You're letting them know what you're doing. Also, they want to know that you are managing everything correct. You're hiring professional, whether as employee, volunteers, okay, I take that back, not volunteers. You're not hiring volunteers. They want to know if you're using professional consultants, staff, contractors, who do you have as volunteer, what you let them do. Are you giving your volunteers like something major in the organization? I wouldn't just because they're volunteer. You have to give them something that is not really critical for your organization, but something like you're managing your money, doing your taxes has to be done with a professional, someone who knows what they're doing. Because let me tell you guys, let me share this story with you. Actually, I had someone reach out to me saying they are in a big trouble. They got this letter from the IRS for more than $5,000 in penalty for 990s they filed back 3 years ago. And now they're just getting a letter saying, hey, you owe us this much money. Can you believe that? You're thinking we're a nonprofit, we cannot pay taxes. Well, this is not even taxes, this is penalty. Why? Because they had a volunteer who does not know what they're doing filing their 990. Because per IRS, if you actually do, if you, sorry, if you file incomplete or did not file, incomplete 990 or did not file, you have the same result. You're going to get penalty. And if that happens 3 consecutive years, then you will lose your exempt status. So it's not something you give to volunteers. It's not something you give to a board member who may be a staff accountant or even a controller in a company, because 990 is so much different. And also tax professionals, they're getting updated, not all of them. Okay, so I'm going to talk about myself and the group that I am in. I know that the group we have is actually educated, they are updated, they are consistently learning. Myself, I'm an enrolled agent, and I'm actually required by the IRS to have a lot of hours and for continuing education and to be updated every year. So I'm consistently doing this, and a lot of other tax professionals in my group, even if they are not EA, they already also getting education, getting updates, so we know what we're doing. So reach out to us or to someone who knows what they're doing. Don't just go with volunteers or someone claiming, or not someone because they are an accountant or something. Not all accountants know how to file taxes. Not all of tax professionals know how to do 990s. It is tedious, it is confusing for a lot of people. I have a lot of tax professionals actually reach out to me about that. If you are a tax professional yourself and you are looking to get actually to nonprofit accounting and tax preparation, I would love to help you doing that. So I have like a lot of tax professionals actually reach out to me for 990s, and I reach out to them for other stuff that they are more experts at. So we have a great community. So don't be like my friends. So, okay, I didn't complete the story. I got so excited here. So they get this letter, and then now they need to actually pay this penalty and refile. And thanks God they did not lose their exempt status. Otherwise, if they have lose it, they will have to apply for exempt status all over again. And this is not fun, guys. So don't say if, oh, we were fine, we've been filing. Oh, see, 3 years, after 3 years, they got back to them. they send them that letter. And IRS might be sending you a letter. If your information is not updated, you might not see that. And then all of a sudden you're not exempt anymore. You cannot do programs. You cannot really collect tax deduction donations. So be aware of that. Number 3. Oh no, we finished number 3. This is like you need the list of donors. And then number 4, complete and correct 990. So, okay, I lost track, guys, because I just mentioned this. So I'm going to repeat 1 to 4 and then go back and then let you know about 5. So I wrote them here so I don't get confused, and it's still like I got them mixed up. So that's okay. Forgive me, guys. It's been a long day. I've been up since 5 a.m. working. So bear with me, please. Here we go. So 5 things. Number 1, know your tax year. Is it calendar or fiscal year? Number 2, how much money did you make for the year? Number 3, list of your donors who made a donation of $5,000 or more. This can be organizations also, or foundations, not only like individual donors. It can be anything, anyone who provides you with more than $5,000 and more. And also, guys, if you have any question while I'm talking, please feel free to type your question below. I'll answer them after I finish. So feel free to do that. And if you're watching this in the replay, post your question, and I would love to go back and answer your question. Also, let me know. I want to hear from you, actually. What type of 990 do you guys file? Do you file 990, 990 EZ, or 990 the long one? Which one do you file? Let me know in the chat, and I'd love to hear from you. Number 4 is you have to file a complete and correct 990. And remember, guys, this is the public information. Number 5, this is the last thing I'm gonna mention today, and I'm mentioning this because this is really important, and I've seen a lot of people don't know this information yet. You cannot mail your 990 anymore. Not 990N, not 990 EZ, not 990 the long one. You cannot mail any of that anymore. You must e-file those. So they have to be submitted electronically. So make sure you reach out to someone who can do that for you. If you don't have anyone to do that, like, we'll be happy to help you. Again, I put my calendar link in the chat, and I'm looking forward to speak with you. It's a free 15-minute consultation, so we can go over what we need to go with, like, and see if we are a good fit to work together or not. So feel free to reach out. Appointments are booking very fast, so make sure you reserve your spot. Another thing I want to mention to you guys, if you are struggling to grow your nonprofits, I don't want you to struggle alone. I have a masterclass, a free masterclass, especially for you. I have it for free now. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stop that, but I have that for free for this month at least. And check, like, I will put the link down below, and if you listening to this later in the year, like, check that link, and I'm sure, like, you'll be able to see, like, if this is still available, what we have done with this. But for now, it is available, and we're gonna have one very soon next week, and I would love to have you there. And I'm gonna go through I'm gonna go over how to get $10,000 in for your nonprofit in 30 days. Again, how to get $10,000 for your nonprofit in 30 days. And yes, that is possible. A lot of people have been doing that, and I am the expert on that. I can teach you step by step how to do that. So join my masterclass. Also, if you need help with taxes, even personal taxes, I do personal, business, and nonprofits, but I am the nonprofit CFO, and I get so excited to helping you guys. If you have any question, put it in the comments below. And also, don't forget to let me know what type of 990 do you file for your organization. All right, I'm gonna get out of here right now because I'm gonna have a coaching call for my mastermind students and the next hour. So talk to you soon, and have a great day.